Hello everyone, this is Father Jeff from St. Lawrence Parish. We are very excited to welcome you back to the church this weekend. We will begin celebrating Mass publicly again for the St. Lawrence community beginning on Saturday evening, June 6th. So beginning on Saturday evening, June 6th, we will have 3:30 Confessions with Adoration, our 5 o'clock Vigil Mass. We will maintain for at least the next 2 weeks our regular Sunday Mass schedule, which will be 5 o'clock p.m. on Saturday night, June 6th, and then on Sunday, June 7th, 7:30 a.m., the 8:30 Mass in Spanish, 10:30 in English, 12 o'clock in English, and then 6 p.m. on Sunday night in English, all on June 7th. And over the next couple weeks, over the next 2 weeks, we will maintain that schedule at least for the next 2 weeks. Once again, the Archbishop is not making Mass. He has dispensed us from the obligation to attend on Sunday during this time. So we are asking you, if your immune system is compromised, or if you're sick, or if you're not comfortable yet at this point attending Mass, please know that it is okay to stay home. So please, if you are sick, or if your system is compromised, please stay home during this time. We are requiring everyone that is attending Mass to wear a mask. So please bring your mask into the church. Remember, we're going to be in the lower church. So if you are not wearing your mask, the usher will ask you to return back to your car and to go and retrieve your mask. So please remember to bring your mask. When you are in the church, we are going to ask you to keep your mask on during the liturgy. So make sure you wear a mask that is comfortable to you during that time. Also, we are going to encourage you to make sure that you have washed your hands before you've come into church. And also, we recommend carrying hand sanitizer with you so that way you can remain comfortable during the Mass. At this point, we will not be singing much. The Masses will be silent this week, except for the 10:30 a.m. we'll have some chanting. We are trying to follow the guidelines of safety, which is encouraging us not to have group singing at this time for the foreseeable future. Also, you'll notice our seats are arranged in a unique pattern. One of the advantages we have of being in the lower church is we are able to arrange the seats in a way that's conducive for us at this time. Each seat row is 6 feet apart from each other. What we will ask you to do upon arrival is, if you are with somebody that you live with, feel free to sit next to them in the church. But if we're going to ask you when you come in, do not sit in the middle, but sit on an end. Either end is fine, but please sit on an end with you and your loved ones. So that way, if the two of you take up 2 seats, you're going to ask for at least 3 seats of separation between the next person. So that way, a couple people can sit on the ends if they did not travel with each other. That would be very helpful during this time. So please, when you come into the church, sit on the end and don't sit in the center. If your family takes up a whole section, that's wonderful. But please, if you could, you are allowed to sit next to your family members, but please, if you are not with that family, keep at least a 3-seat distance in between you and the other parishioners. A couple other things that are going to be important during this time. We will try to leave the doors open to the church. So the doors in the tower, the doors in the back of the church, the doors to enter from the stairs in the rear of the church, we will keep that open for ventilation if weather permits. We will, between Masses, wipe down areas, sanitize areas that are going to be high touch points. So we will do our best to do that in between each and every liturgy. Once again, there is no requirement for us to attend for the foreseeable future. We will, for Holy Communion, we will have 2 stations. We will have one near each ambo so that the extraordinary ministers of Holy Communion or the priest celebrant will be able to be spaced out to distribute Holy Communion at this time. We will ask people to come up one by one During the Mass, to come forward, we'll at the 6 feet of separation, going in each direction, whatever seating area you're setting. But please, when you come up for Holy Communion, we are going to ask you to wear your mask as you come forward. After you come forward, after you bow towards the minister holding the Blessed Sacrament, we will ask you to just remove one side of your mask. For the time being, we will be offering Holy Communion only in the hand. So if you are a right-handed person, your left hand is up, your right hand is below the left hand, and then you use your right hand to pick up the host. Or vice versa if you are left-handed. This will allow us to have some distance between the liturgical minister and also the person receiving Holy Communion. We want to keep things as safe as possible based on the recommendations from doctors and the government. So we thought we were advised by the diocese to distribute Holy Communion in the hand during this time. Once again, thank you so much for your support. For those that have supported the parish during this time, especially those that have been underemployed or maybe unemployed during this time, know that you're in our prayers. But thank you, as we have bills to pay here, but you've been very kind and generous in your support to the parish community. Once again, we look forward to having you back during this time. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at the rectory. Thank you, and may the Lord bless you.